Previously on the PWE Gaming Series, Flex Foster took to the ring and blew a gasket about Project X's actions. X came out and belittled Flex and the up-and-coming stars. Flex responded, putting Project X in his place, and the brawl was on. These two fuming heavyweights brawled before Project X hit Flex with a low blow. John Dynamite, who had been insulted by X, hit the ring, and Project X got a taste of his own medicine when outnumbered by the two rising stars. Creed confronted Johnny Razor backstage and gave the order that Johnny would face an all-or-nothing stipulation permanently when facing PWE for the championship. Johnny was both upset and motivated. KY Dragon was there to help. Project X told the world that playing the numbers game would have drastic consequences, and later in the night, Headstrong returned, attacking Dynamite and costing him a title shot. And in the main event, three young men looked to get a title shot on pay-per-view. Shane Spiker managed to defeat an impressive Tyree and Forrest Evans. He's set to face Tense on episode 50 Youth Movement on pay-per-view with the heavyweight gold on the line. Just moments ago, Project X and his hitman Headstrong arrived at the arena. Tonight they will address the world on their mission. What can we expect to hear? Welcome to episode 47 of the GS, guys. Tonight sees Johnny Razor face KY Dragon in a tune-up match. Spiker and Tyree go one-on-one, plus Project X will address the world as we get closer and closer to episode 50 Youth Movement on pay-per-view. It's going to be an awesome night, guys, where the young stars of the GS get an opportunity to shine. But we're not wasting a single second, guys, because we're kicking the night off with some light heavyweight action. KY Dragon, who's having his first matchup in quite some time here on the gaming series, set to go one-on-one with his good friend Johnny Razor in a tune-up matchup for the match where Johnny Razor set to face PWE on the episode 50 Youth Movement pay-per-view. The all-or-nothing stipulation is in effect permanently if Johnny loses anyway. And KY Dragon sort of put his own career on hold to help Johnny Razor. It's quite an admirable thing that KY Dragon's been doing, trying to heal some wounds as a friend with Johnny Razor. Mr. Money in the Bank is KY Dragon, but like I say, he's putting that to one side for the time being to help his good friend Johnny Razor, and you have to admire that. Let's see if Johnny Razor's preparation, his time in the gym, his mental training is going to help him against PWE. See how he fares against his friend KY Dragon here tonight. Johnny Razor, who's looking serious tonight, looks focused, not dancing around, not playing to the crowd. Johnny Razor looks completely focused, and he's going to have to be, because if he loses to PWE on pay-per-view, Johnny Razor's career is going to be over permanently, without any chance of returning to the gaming series. And are you ready for it? Johnny Razor and KY Dragon, these two guys have met once before on the Elite pay-per-view, episode 25. Very different situation with these two men at that time. This is just going to be a tune-up matchup. Let's see how it goes. Johnny Razor getting all up in KY's face. KY shouting some instructions at Johnny Razor. KY's been helping Johnny in the past number of weeks, but some of KY's instructions haven't really helped Johnny Razor. They've hindered him somewhat in some instances anyway. I don't know, maybe Johnny Razor's finally got that spark inside him that he needs. Right hand to KY, flying forearm. KY dragging down. Johnny smart to stay on the offensive, not holding back against his friend, hitting him multiple times in the head. Great quickness of KY. Looks a bit ticked off that Johnny had just booted him in the head 3 times, but what does he expect? A rookie mistake from KY there, missing the grab. Spinning neck breaker, and KY Dragon retreats to the outside. Johnny Razor looking pretty good here. Referee counting. KY trying to get back in the ring. Johnny Razor not holding back. Brings KY back in the ring with some force. KY back up to his feet, not looking too quick into the corner. Head first off the turnbuckle. KY Dragon, he's dazed here. Look at Johnny Razor flying through the air with a double axe handle. Absolutely beautiful thing there from Johnny Razor. Just the such precision, and you've got an epic axe handle. Let's take another look at that if we can. Very impressive from Johnny Razor there. And this is the kind of thing he's going to need to bring on the episode 50 Youth Movement pay-per-view when he faces PWE all or nothing stipulations. KY Dragon encounters now. KY not getting a good start in this match, I'm not looking very good. Johnny though, he's looking quite good. Real waistlock from KY. Johnny Razor counters with an armbar. Transitions to the left side of KY. Oh, and a skull crusher. Dropping KY down to the mat, and KY looking dazed. KY, I mean, Johnny's looking good, but I mean, KY is not looking remarkable here tonight. Shot to the midsection from KY, he's looking worse for wear relatively early on in this matchup. Kick got blocked and a big clothesline from Johnny Razor. Johnny as well, I mean, he's in the right frame of mind, but I don't think even he can believe that KY Dragon's. Oh, a big chop to KY. KY with a shot to the midsection. KY moving really slowly here, off the ropes, but got caught from Johnny Razor. And KY back up to the center of the ring. KY, this guy was Money in the Bank. He still is Money in the Bank holder, and he's not looking so great here tonight. Right hand counter, big full Nelson there from Johnny Razor. KY Dragon looks to be in a lot of pain from that. There's a cover from Johnny Razor now. He got 3, and the crowd not too happy about it. I mean, that wasn't. Johnny Razor gets the win, no doubt, but congratulations. Hang on a minute, KY lead on the Titantron. Episode 50 on the Youth Movement pay-per-view. Johnny Razor set to face PWE for the Light Heavyweight Championship. Johnny looking pretty good here tonight. Can't say the same about KY, but it's going to be all or nothing stipulations. If Johnny loses, he has to leave the GS. Not so long as Waleed is champion, he's got to leave for good. We're going to keep moving on, guys. That wasn't a match for the ages. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, we pride ourselves on great matches here on the gaming series, but I mean, let's be honest, I mean, KY Dragon, Jesus. Moving on now to the heavyweights anyway, and speaking of disappointment, Tyree set to make his way to the ring. I mean, Tyree, come on, to be fair, he's got a lot of skill, he's got so much ability, and when he's doing his stupid dancing routine, ugh. But he's going to go toe-to-toe tonight with #1 contender Shane Spiker, and you hear the mixed reaction for the sinister Shane Spiker. He defeated Tyree and Forrest Evans in a 3-way last episode. A match that was initially supposed to be a 4-way until Headstrong returned, taking John Dynamite out of it. I'm sure many would say perhaps there would have been a different result if John Dynamite was present in that matchup. But I mean, that would just be speculation. The fact remains, Shane Spiker is going to go one-on-one with Tense on the Youth Movement pay-per-view for the GS Heavyweight Championship. And in such a short amount of time, Shane Spiker has created a lasting impression. We know a lot about Shane Spiker in terms of the ring. Outside the ring, we don't know all that much about Shane Spiker. I mean, you just noticed on the name bar, it still says Shane Spiker from USA. I mean, you can't even get a conversation with this guy and ask him where he's from. But Shane Spiker does his talking in the ring. He's so focused. He's brought in great success so far. Will it bring him success on pay-per-view? Will it bring him success tonight? And Tyree doing his shaking and dancing routine, with Shane Spiker having absolutely none of it, pounding away on Tyree. Tyree shoving Spiker away and quickly bails to the outside. And unbelievable. Tyree there, once again seeing the consequences of his stupid actions. And Tyree getting back on the ring apron, the referee counting. Shane Spiker, this guy will not hold back, he's merciless. Quickness of Tyree able to sweep the legs of Shane Spiker there. He's got Spiker relatively hooked in the corner, drives his head down into the mat. Tyree slapping the back of Shane Spiker's head, goes for a kick there, but got caught, and you can see Tyree pleading with Shane Spiker. Don't think it's going to matter. Running dropkick from Spiker. Love the precision of that move. Shot to the midsection of the ropes. Stiff knee right to the face of Tyree. That'll knock the smile right off his face. And look at that. Oh, shining wizard from Spiker. And to be honest, I don't even think Tyree realizes that no one likes him. I mean, I think he genuinely thinks that his dancing is a good thing. I mean, you have to take one look at his track record to realise that ain't so. And Shane Spiker's got a headlock. Tyree pushes him away. Shot to the midsection, rolls through. DDT, kip up. And that right there, guys, is a perfect example of how good Tyree can be. Keyword there is can be. And he follows it up, of course, with a dancing routine. And #1 contender Shane Spiker's down on the mat. A little bit later on in the show, Project X and Headstrong going to address the world and what their intention is. Spiker catches him now. S02 neckbreaker combination. And Spiker, mixed reaction from the crowd. Oh, Spiker sent onto the apron. Great quickness from Tyree. Right hand now, and Tyree, what the? Oh, what a DDT from Tyree. I've seen a DDT through the ropes before, but on the third rope, Shane Spiker dropped an awkward angle there, landing head first, and that was pretty stiff. Tyree now continues the offense. Can't wait to hear what Project X and Headstrong have to say on what their intentions are now that they've encountered some resistance. Before, Project X was just wrecking shop through the competition, through the mid-carders and the up-and-comers. And now that he's faced some resistance, it's going to be really interesting to see how this one pans out. We're going to find out in just a little while. Tyree now counters Shane Spiker, and Tyree got Spiker in the corner. Ugh. And Shane Spiker quickly out of the corner, sends Tyree into the corner, spins him round. What is the sinister Shane Spiker going to do here? Who knows what's going through his mind? Sets Tyree up on the top. Oh, hang on a minute, you don't think he could be? What a DDT from Shane Spiker. Tyree spiked on his, hang on a minute, heavyweight champion tense on the entrance now, looking down at this matchup, and Shane Spiker's focusing on the man who will face on the episode 50 pay-per-view. Took his eye off the ball. Tyree's now got a roll up. There's a 1, there's a 2. And Tyree's just beaten Shane Spiker here tonight on the gaming series. And Tyree, he's not hanging about, he's getting out of here. Shane Spiker, pissed off as you'd expect. A brief distraction from Tense has just cost Shane Spiker a huge matchup, and Tense walking away. Hang on a minute, Shane Spiker, he's not hanging around. Running dropkick, taking it to the World Heavyweight Champion. And Shane Spiker getting that tunnel vision that he gets, taking the fight to Tense, and these two men are now brawling on the entrance ramp. And this is physical, guys. We need to break this up. These two men are going to meet on the episode 50 pay-per-view, and Shane Spiker giving Tense a run for his money here, and security stepping in now. This is going to be an explosive situation when these two guys meet on the episode 50 Youth Movement pay-per-view in just a few weeks' time. Tense going to put the gold upon the line against a very confident and a very ruthless Shane Spiker. Project X and Headstrong making their way to the ring now, and they... Hang on a minute, Forrest Evans. Forrest Evans caught between a rock and a hard place, and Project X and Headstrong now, for no good reason, beating the holy hell out of Forrest Evans. And what the hell is all this about? On the way to the ring, these two thugs, meaning that for no reason, they're attacking Forrest Evans. What is all this about? Headstrong now, look at this, tripping Forrest Evans, sending him right into the concrete floor. Project X looking on now, shouting orders at Headstrong. What has Forrest Evans done to deserve this? Oh my God! Just threw him right against that steel structure, and Forrest Evans was snapped in half. And these two men are about to make their way to the ring now to announce to the world what their mission is, and